Hello, and welcome to The Long Dark. We are going to be playing a nice, chill, cozy run of The Long Dark. So we're going to start a new game, and we are going to jump into Voyager mode. Pilgrim, the animals just run away from you, but Voyager is nice and relaxed, not super stressful. So that's what we're going for today. Normally, I like to start in Mystery Lake. It's a chill area. The weather's not crazy or anything like that. Other areas I like Coastal Highway, Timberwolf Mountains, really nice. But for the sake of this being our first game and first recording ever on this channel, I think we're going to go with random. So here we go, random. We will start in a random region. And let's see what we get. I am going to choose Will. Astrid is the preferred character by most Long Dark players because Will makes a lot of sounds when he gets tired, but we're going to go with him. And no, we are not playing with the cougar. The cougar is not relaxing. It is not chill. It is not cozy. So no cougar in this run. Let's see. I think we are going to name this I Heart Pixel. I Heart Pixel in dedication to my lovely wife who has supported me in this journey. All right. Accept. Here we go. A mysterious geomagnetic storm has brought your plane crashing down into the northern Canadian wilderness. How long can you survive? Let's find out. Okay, we have jumped in to wind and snow. And I have no idea whatsoever where we are. There's some saplings there, but I think we need to find a safe space before we worry about collecting those. It is Voyager mode, so... Whoa. What is all this stuff I have on me? What? Okay. Wow. I have a lot of stuff on me. Alright. I don't recognize where we are. Could be Hush River Valley. Could be Pleasant Valley. Got some bunny rabbits there. Could be Mystery Lake. Let's see. Oh, this might be Mystery Lake. Hold on. If there's a little hut. Ah, okay, we are in Mystery Lake. So, we ended up in the place I usually start after all. Let's see if we can find anything good in here. Wood, a hatchet. Nice, very nice. We have a cooking pot already. We'll take this charcoal. From there. Okay. It's pretty cold. I don't have much warmth. Let's just jump straight over to the camp office. See what we can find there. See if we can get warm. Yeah, we're really cold. It is... Well, it feels like -1. What time of day is it? It's late in the day. So let's just run for a little bit. Enjoy running while we still have a full stamina meter. That's crazy.
I can't feel my hands.
Alright. Do I have... I don't even have stones on me. Okay, that's fine. You live another day, bunny. You live another day. Sticks are our friend. They take no energy to collect, no time to collect, and they keep our fires burning. Okay. Alright, that's good for now. Let's hop in to the camp office here, get warmed up, and see what we can find. Okay, here we are. Let's loot. We'll just go through, we'll pick everything up, and then we'll sort it out and figure out what we want to have where. Okay. I guess I should be picking some of this stuff up because it's early game and I do need tinder. I do need tinder. Probably won't keep that. Alright, there's fish hook, whetstone, matches, and a fishing line. Very nice. Ooh, the wind just kicked up outside. I think we have a full-blown blizzard. Blizzard. We got inside just in time. Ooh, a frying pan. Okay, so we have a pot and a pan. That's awesome. That's good to start with. I don't need that right now. Okay, anything else? Another pot. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. The last playthrough I played, I could not find the pots and pans that I wanted to save my life. Now, I was in Coastal Highway at the time.
Something useful in here.
Okay, we're still cold. I should be warming up in here. What? Okay, we have a jerry can. Very nice. Okay. How am I not warming up in here? Okay. Let's look at our clothes situation. We have this now, so it's going to give us a little warmth. We don't have any gloves. That's it. Okay. We need to find some more clothes. That was enough to get us slightly warm, though. Okay. Spray paint. I'm not going to take that. Painkillers. Ooh, climbing socks. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're going to take that. Bedroll's going to go there. We have lots of empty cans here. We'll drop those off. Leather shoes. Probably not. No. Our note left behind. Let's read it. Beansy and I came up this way in the summers, when we were knock-kneed goofy kids. We fished and played with swords made out of sticks. wove leaky baskets from the reeds. You could row across the lake, those little cabins at the far end where the tourists came and fished, hunted the deer, and had their parties. We stood behind the counter and watched Dad welcome them, looked at the guest book and read the names. When the summer was nearing its end and the cattails turned to fluff, we blew our wishes to the sky, always to come back, always. All right. Fond memories of the childhood. All right. Let's see. I don't think those shoes are going to be warmer. They are. Wow. That's kind of crazy. Barely, but they're also just barely in better condition. Well, let's put them on. And these, that's going to help a little bit. It'll be much better when we find more clothing. What we do need is something to cover our hands and quick so we don't get frostbite. I believe frostbite is a permanent damage to your health. So your health meter will not come back up if you have frostbite. Okay, let's see if we can clear the junk. No. Okay, I might have to do that without the controller. This game is controller compatible, and I prefer playing with the controller, but there are a few bugs playing it on the PC with the controller that have to do with safe house customization. Clearing junk is one of them, and the other one is when you build something, locating it. All right, let's read this. What is this? Dear Civilian Corps members, as discussed at our last meeting, we're pleased with how many volunteers have stepped up to host a radio for our new emergency network plan. As of tomorrow, we'll have civilian broadcast capability from nearly every community on Great Bear. We're confident this will give us good coverage for enabling two-way emergency transmissions from the coast all the way to the far territory. If you're near one of these locations and would like to volunteer for a shift monitoring the radios, please see the court officer in your locale about signing up. With tremors increasing, building a durable radio network could make all the difference when the big one hits. With gratitude, Jen Whitney, Executive Officer. All right. That is their little introduction. Along with Safe House customization, we had access, this is radio here, to a trader. Alright, now there is something I'm hoping is in here that I missed. Let's look around a little closer. I really want to find the magnifying glass, and it might not be here. But the magnifying glass is basically the most important tool. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right there. Magnifying lens. Okay. This is the most important tool that makes this game possible to live forever. Without the magnifying lens, you have a limited number of fire starting capability, and you can only survive as many fires as you can light with matches or other items. Alright, we did pick up a few more clothes, so let's just see. Not that that gives us much warmth, but it gives us a little. And was there something else? I think it was just the socks. Okay. Alright, so in the meantime, let's drop these shoes here. They weigh a little bit, and we don't necessarily want to carry them around. Let's drop 3 of those cans. We will place a pot there. And we'll place a pot. Oh, okay, that's not what I want. And our pan there. So basically, I'm just trying to lighten our load as we're traveling around. We do need to make some water before long, but our tin cans are sufficient for making that water. Alright, we're going to take this. We're going to fuel it up to full. And then we're going to drop that, because that's 4 pounds of I don't want to carry it around, because I want to go loot all of Mystery Lake and bring back as much stuff as I can. And let's see, what else can we drop off? We'll leave that because we don't have a firearm, so there's no point in carrying it around. I have a hatchet. I do not have a knife yet. Okay. We'll leave that there. And we'll leave the sewing kit. For the time being, we don't have a rifle yet, so I'm going to leave this here. And we will work on reading Wilderness Kitchen to help us gain our cooking skill. And let's see, what else can we drop? We will put some of this stuff back in here. Let's just carry around 1 pack of matches, and there we go. Alright. Oh, there's another can. Put it there for now. Man, that blizzard is still going out there. I can hear it. So, let's drop our firewood. Okay. And that gets us down to half our weight. Oh, we can drop that too. I don't need to carry 2 of these around. I almost never use that. It's like my emergency, I am stuck somewhere and I need to get warm fast. I've fallen in the water or something crazy has happened. But I really almost never use them because I tend to play a nice, slow, cautious game. Let's peek out here and see how bad this blizzard is. Wow. Yep, that's... Alright, we got our thing back here. Nothing. Okay, we're going back inside. We had just started getting warm and instantly cold again. Okay, well, until this blizzard passes, there isn't a lot we can do. We don't have the clothes. So, let's tidy up around here. Let's see. This thing... Yeah, let's break this down. I don't think we can repair that. I'll grab that. And that. Let's pick up this chair. Set it there for now. Alright, anything else? Move this computer over here with this one. Bam. Let's see. Might just break down some of this stuff. So with safe house customization, a lot of people were wanting base building in the long dark forever. And I really like what they did with safe house customization, making it like you can customize your base, but we're not going to give you base building because at the heart of it, this is a hardcore can you survive game, not a base building game. So it was an excellent balance. We're just gonna break some stuff down. It's getting dark. The problem is we're not tired, so we're not going to sleep through the night. And we don't have a lot of calories. And I do want to get well fed as quickly as possible. I watch a couple of other streamers and content makers play the Long Dark, and some of them use the starvation method, and they're excellent players. They're very good at it. But like I said, we are going to play this a little cozier, and one of the things that makes it cozy is that slight carry weight bonus you get for being well fed. Alright, it is dark, but I think we might be able to get an hour of reading in on our Wilderness Kitchen book. Let's see. Okay, very nice. Alright, so we're going to try to get our cooking skill up as quickly as possible. What can we eat? Let's start with this. This is going to give us some good calories as well as a tiny bit of thirst. I guess it's too salty. We're going to eat that. That should get us through the night. I don't have any water. I don't have any water. Okay. Decision time. We're not tired yet. We could make some water. Can't cook anything. At least I don't think we can cook anything. No, I didn't find oats. I mean, I could cook a potato. Let's do it. Let's just make a little bit of water before we go out exploring tomorrow. So we're going to pick all these up. And there. That's what we want. A random book. Okay. Alright, so we turn that off. Okay, start a fire. Matches. Tinder book. 80% chance. Okay. Here we go. Come on, little fire. Can we get it on the first try?
Come on.
First fire of the game. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's just add a bunch of those sticks. And we're just going to go with all the water we can make. It's going to take 2 hours, so I'm going to be using all my sticks, I think, but that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to pass time until we're ready here. Okay. Alright. As we get... Ooh. We have our first aurora. I don't think the radio kicks in. Trader unavailable. Yeah, it takes a few days. I'm not sure how many. But you have to play the game for so many days before you get to talk to the trader. Okay. 54 minutes. Let's add some sticks. Let's do a little more water, but we're gonna do the minimum. Alright. Okay, 50, 21, let's pass time, 23, 29. Okay, one more stick. There we go. You can see we're real thirsty now. Okay, and I am actually going to add one more stick. Oh, okay. Early game, sticks don't last as long. I'm going to add 2 sticks, and I'm going to take a torch. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. So next time we need to start a fire, we can light our torch and get several tries Rather than if we use a match and it just doesn't work, then we burn through several matches. Always use your torch to start the fire. Alright, let's drink some water. And sleep as much as we can. Probably about 6 or 7 hours is what we'll sleep. But it should be close to daylight when we wake up. Yeah, almost there. Okay, so let's see. What can we eat? Let's just go for this can of Pinnacle Peaches. They weigh so much that I don't like carrying them around. And it's pretty good calorie content. Alright. So we got a little food in us. We're going to drink this water. And drop that can. Turn this on so you guys can see what's happening. Alright. There we go. We're going to drop some of this food out here on the porch or by the porch. You cannot eat raw potatoes, so we're just going to... Let's put it right up here. It's fine. We're going to drop the flour. Don't want to carry that around. We're going to drop the raw potatoes, and we're going to drop the salt. Everything else we will keep with us in case we get hungry. It is still pretty dark out. I can see a little bit. Let's turn this off. How much can we see? Yeah, it's pretty dark. So, for the sake... And it's also pretty cold. Okay, for the sake of you guys being able to see what's happening, I'm going to just pass time for like that long. And then we will read another hour in our Wilderness Kitchen book, and then by that time, when we go outside, it should be light enough, and everybody will be able to see. Okay, yeah, see, already lighter in here. Okay, we have no knife, we have no bow, no weapons. We have our hatchet. That's it. It is snowy again. It is cold again. Let's make tracks across the ice. I don't see any wolfies just yet, but there are wolfies that hang out here on the ice. And with the newest update, there can be timber wolves on the ice too. So yeah, we don't really like timber wolves. Alright. Okay, and there is a bear that can hang out over in that direction. Alright, let's pop in here real quick. Hey, another hatchet. Okay, I'm going to leave that here for now. I will take the Summit Soda. Okay.
Someone's stash.
I got some tea, sewing kit, cloth. Okay, so we need to be real careful that we don't stay out too long and get too cold and get frostbite on our hands. Did we find mittens? No, we did not. Okay, so we need mittens. Alright, let's go. We're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna come around and make our way back to the office. Alright. I don't see Mr. Bear. That's good. I'm not really ready to have an encounter with Mr. Bear. We're just gonna check this fishing hut real quick and move on to one of those cabins and hopefully get warm. Alright. Firewood. Another hat. That's good. That's a warmer hat. We will take this. We'll probably drop them at one of those cabins because we get heavy, but let's go ahead and 6, 1.7. Yeah. Okay. That's going to give us a little more warmth. So now our warmth bonus is 14 degrees. Okay. Yeah, I know you're cold, Will. Let's go. We got this. Ooh, we do need a couple stones. Maybe we can get some rabbits. Let's look back here. Ooh, always check behind. Sometimes there's stuff leaning against the wall, and sometimes it's empty. Nice. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, a memento key. Alright, I can't stomach the things, but plenty of MREs down there in the dam. The broken window room. Okay. So that is telling us where we can find some food. Alright, and we got a crowbar. Nice. Okay. Hypothermia risk kicked in, but we should be good because we're inside now and we're warming up. There we go, healed. Alright. Another cotton toque. Ooh, thank you for the blue jeans. Right. Let's see. Let's put those on right now. Okay. We'll repair some of this stuff very soon. Can. Nothing. Ooh, work boots. That should be warmer. Yeah. Now we're talking. Okay. We are getting warmer and more gear.
Lamp. I can use this.
Yes. Matches. We can use those too. Sardines. Yummy, yummy. Although, if they are low, yeah. So, let's sort that. It's questionable. Could get food poisoning. We might. It depends on how desperate we are. We might eat them, and we might save them for once we have well, cooking level 5, and we can basically eat anything. I almost missed this. Okay, excellent. Right, is there anything else? I could break that down and take it with us. You know what? Actually, let's see. What do we have here? Clothes-wise, we have this. Let's harvest that real quick. We need to get warm before we continue on our journey. And we picked up a sewing kit. So, what are we most likely to keep that will keep us warm? That's 100%, that's 100%. This is awful. We're not keeping that. That doesn't need repair. We switched, we're not using that. Those are awful. Let's go ahead and see if we can repair this. Come on. No. Okay, one more try. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so now that's 84%. I should probably repair the jeans, but let's wait until I'm thirsty and I'm hungry. Okay. Well, these are just gonna make me more thirsty. Let's do that. That's calories and thirst. Okay, so Maybe we'll make up some teas later. Let's head out, get to the next cabin, and if we want to repair the jeans, we can do it there to get warm again. Alright. Okay, still looking, making sure Mr. Bear isn't out. I'd really like to get a knife. It's usually faster to harvest carcasses with a knife. Frostbite risk. No! Okay. Okay. Running. We're running. We're running. We're running. We may have to make... We can make some, hand covers. Okay. There's nothing left. The matches got wet, and I'm down to a couple of tins of peaches and a can of pop. I don't know what to do. I want to go, but where do I go? Those wolves. Those wolves. Everywhere. Scratching at the door, pawing at the windows. Waiting. Waiting. A dull knife, a rock, a length of rope. It's like one of those jokes you hear about when three guys walk into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, you can't bring rope in here." Something about afraid not. Something like that. Alright, let's take that and let's get inside before we get frostbite. Okay. Alright. Cover up the afflicted area. Okay, so we have to cover our hands. Pretty darn quick. Do we find gloves or mittens in here? Fire log. Okay. Gloves or mittens would be fantastic. Some soda. No. Ha-ha! Yes! Yes. Okay. There we go. No more frostbite risk. Alright. It should go away here shortly. I did not want to craft. Let's see, what is it? The improvised hand wraps. 4 cloth to craft them. And they're hardly warm. And the minute I would craft these, the next place I stop, I would end up finding gloves or mittens. And I just didn't want to do that. So we should be good. That should go away, I think. Searched? What was in there? Oh, yeah, newspaper. Okay, I think that's it. I don't use the spray paint. One of the biggest... Ooh. Okay, I don't want to carry that. We're already nearing heaviness, so I don't want to take that back now, but I want to remember that that is in here. We're pretty warm. That hasn't gone away, but our hands are covered up now. Okay, the risk is still low, so let's just go for it. Let's get to the next cabin. Alright. Anything good here? A knife, maybe? A knife would be good. No, no knife. Anything out here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright. Let's run. Nice. Okay. Oh, there's Wolfie. Right out there by that fishing hut. We have a Wolfie friend. Okay. Alright. Let's get inside. Okay, it's still a risk. Maybe the driving gloves don't count because... Ooh, candy bar. Take that.
This don't look like
Tin can. Nothing. Trail boots. What's better? Work boots or trail boots? No, work boots right now. By far. Okay. Ooh, antibiotics in case we do get food poisoning. Alright. You can also make a reishi tea out of the reishi mushrooms on the stumps.
lamp.
Okay.
Useful.
That works as an antibiotic. Pork and beans. Alright. That's it for this one, I think. I'm going kind of fast through this, but yeah, I don't want to miss it. Alright. What's in the next cabin? Here? Nope. Alright. Let's see. Old school rocking chair. Look at that.
I can always use more food.
Yeah, more food that could make us sick. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay. I have to remember that too, that I can't just eat whatever because the playthrough that I've been playing recently, I had cooking level 5. So I can eat any of this stuff and it won't make me sick.
This could be really useful.
That's odd. Those don't usually show up in Mystery Lake, but okay. Right, we have one more cabin to check real quick. That is still not gone away. That's crazy. Okay. That's fine. We'll eventually find something better as long as the risk is low. I'm comfortable with that. Okay, we need to go that way. Looks like it wants to blizzard again. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Anything under the bed? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Down vest. Very nice. Another sewing kit. More sardines. Okay. Nothing in the cooler. Come on. Sure, why not? Okay, and now we are officially heavy. Heavy, heavy. And a flare. Very nice. Okay. So, before we forget, let's put that vest on. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Never mind. It has to be worn as a certain layer. I can't wear it here. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Right. Let's head out. We're pretty warm. We have Wolfie over there. We're fighting against the wind. We're tired already because we've been running so much. We're heavy. Alright. We are too tired to run anymore. So we're just gonna take a nice, agonizingly slow walk back to the camp office. We did skip one for sure, of the fishing huts, but we'll pop back at a later time. Okay, it looks and sounds like the wind has died down a little. That's good. One of the perks you can get if you play this game through multiple run-throughs, hold on. What is it? Badges. One of the badges you can get helps you with running through the free runner. You've sprinted 31.1 miles. Benefit sprinting now burnt. No. Snow walker. No. Expert trapper. What? Blizzard walker. That's what it is. You've spent 20 days outdoors during blizzards. Benefit speed reduction for walking into the wind by 25%. Because when you are walking against the wind, it is so slow. So we're going to head back to camp office. We have half a day left. We're tired, but I think we can drop off as much stuff as we don't want to carry and make it over to Trappers, at least, by the end of the day. And then we're going to make another route. There's like a little tiny cabin. I forget if it has a name. And then there's some trailers. And then there's the dam area, which also has the trailers and the whole dam. And see if we can't get some better, warmer clothes before we move on to another area. The next area I usually go to is Milton, or Mountain Town, as it's called in the game. It is loot heavy. So much loot, so much stuff. Food, clothes, supplies, just all the things. You can get so much in Milton. But once I've looted it and I've got everything I want from it, I rarely go back there. There's just, I don't know. I mean, you can set up at the farmstead there or at Grey Mother's house, and I mean, it's great. They both have 6-burner stoves in them, which are fantastic. But I don't know. It's just not an area that I really like to hang out in. All right, let's drop any actual firewood. We're gonna keep the reclaimed wood for possible crafting stuff at first. You can make all kinds of stuff out of it, so we're just gonna drop it in a pile right there. Okay. So, any other clothes we don't want? Let's see what we have. Okay. We don't need those, or those, or that. Or that. Or those. Everything else we're wearing. Okay. That lightened our load a bit. What else? I think we did pick up an extra... We have a lot of food on us. Hatchet? Did I not? Oh, I left it. I left it in there. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. No, I didn't know to pick that up. Drop that and that. We'll just set those up here for now, so I don't forget about them, but we don't need them at this point, and we'll find more. We'll start a little can collection over here. I think we have another one. Yep. Okay, there we go. Sewing kit. Pretty sure we're gonna find another one, so we'll drop that. I don't have a weapon yet, so... Did I not just... Okay. I did. I just had more cans than I realized. Okay. So we have our hatchet, we have our flare. I'm gonna keep the hook and the line because I can craft those together, and you can actually use those for sewing and repairs. We'll keep the one cloth on us. We're gonna drop a bunch of food. We're gonna drop those and those. Everything else we're gonna keep. Beautiful. Alright, we are mostly warm. We're not getting any warmer with anything we have here. So let's head out. Oh, and drop food before we go, actually, real quick, yeah. Drop food. What food do we not want to keep? Okay. I've never gotten sick from the sodas, but we're not taking that or that for sure. We don't need the teas with us. Let's not chance it. Okay. I just want one can of food, so we'll keep that one. We'll leave the crackers. We have 2 sodas and some snacks. We're gonna find more food. I'm not super stressed. I know we'll find a little more food. In fact, you know what? Well, those will make us thirsty. Do I have 2 sodas? I do. Let's drink this one right now. Okay. And let's get to Trappers. We should be able to get to Trappers, and then we'll eat something there. We are tired, so Trappers will be our final destination for the day, I think. That's the trade-off with sprinting. You can sprint, but it makes you get tired a lot faster. Do I have 6 on me? No. Okay, good. Alright. Got him. Alright, if you're squeamish, close your eyes, don't look. Sorry, little bunny. Okay. I really... Man, that's... I love animals. I love animals. I 100% am fine with hunting. But, yeah, to just hold that cute, fluffy, fuzzy little bunny in your hand and do that, it's even in a game. It took me some getting used to. So, yeah, even in this game, I just prefer to use the snares. One, it takes no effort aside from setting them up and then checking them the next day. and two, you don't have to go through that little scene. So. Now we were over there and we saw those maple, but I don't. Yeah, we're getting real tired real fast, so I don't want to. Like, I'm still heavy even though I dropped all that stuff. And even though we're heavy, I'm picking up sticks because we're gonna need to make more water, and it's not gonna be dark yet. We're also gonna pick up some of the birch bark along the way. Birch bark acts as, it helps heal you in this game. If you make a birch bark tea, it can help your health recover a little bit more, a little bit faster. Are these the two we saw? Is this where we were? Or were there more? This might have been what we... Okay, let's just grab them real quick. It's not super cold. It's actually getting warmer out. So we're warming up. Later in the day, the sun's been out. It's getting warm. Okay, where's our birch bark? Here? Somewhere? But yeah, wait, what? Oh, there's our first deer. I have nothing to get it with. I have no revolver, no rifle, no bow and arrow. Those maple saplings, once we get them cured, so we just have to let them sit and cure for a while. And if we get a couple of guts off of rabbit or some other animal, get those cured, and we can make a bow.
I've been so hungry in my life.
And birch saplings will help us to make arrows. You're hungry. Alright. Okay, let's grab this piece of coal. More birch bark. The wind is making it hard for us again, but we're almost there. We are almost there. So going up hills, get that little red steep hill on the right side. That means we're going up a steep hill, and we're at risk of spraining our ankle or our wrist if we fall. Okay, here we are. Max's last stand. Sometimes he has a bow, an arrow, a knife. This time, Max has nothing but a feather for us. Alright, Max. Well, rest in peace. Okay. Oh, now I can't sprint at all. Okay.
Wake up again.
Yep. We're heavy. We're about 15 pounds overweight. But there's Trapper's Cabin. I think you can get a bear spawn right around here, too. I think there's like a little bear cave back there. But they changed the spawns. And they changed some of the wildlife, like, travel patterns recently. So I'm not sure if the bear does still come over here, or how that works at this point. Okay, a little bit of firewood. I'm not going to pick that up right now. If we need it, we can come back and grab it. We're heavy and traveling against the wind. Alright. And very, very tired. Almost there. Okay, anything back here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oop. There we go. Alright. We have a bunny. Do we go for 2? Why not? I find it's easy enough to hit easiest to hit them if you can get in front of them like that. Oh, come on. Okay, that's alright. We have another one. That looked like it hit him to me, but okay. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, don't look. Okay. And so we have 2 bunnies. Let's get inside. It's getting colder out again. We are tired. Alright. So, first thing, let's go ahead. Nice, there's some firewood here for us. Let's go ahead and get this started. Hold on, we'll drop these first so they can start curing. We're going to get this started. And no, we're going to harvest the bunnies first. Then we're going to get this started. So we're going to harvest. Alright, 3 pounds. Ooh, that's a big difference. Okay, we'll just do it. We'll do it with the hatchet. It's going to be dark by the time we finish harvesting these guys. Now, because we are so tired, our health is going down a little bit. But we will... Oh, no. Okay. I forgot to eat. And I just lost well-fed. I'm going to have to wait a couple more days to get well-fed now. Okay, well... That's okay. That's okay. We'll get it. It's okay. So now we're hungry. We're tired. We're getting thirsty. Our health is going to go down faster. But we're still going to recover it all when we sleep. It's fine.
I need some water.
Yeah, I know. I know. You're thirsty. Okay, let's get this started. Alright, then let's start a fire using our torch. Okay. Nice. We're getting some good luck on this fire starting. Okay, so let's just take that, put that there. We're going to pick that up so it doesn't burn. We're going to start some water. And we're going to start cooking a piece of bunny. Oh. Let's not forget to add that. I've done that so many times. I get a fire started. I put my stuff on, and I just forget to add the rest of the fuel to keep it going. So that's going to go for 51 minutes at this point. Turn that on so you guys can see as we loot around the place.
Wonder who owns this stuff.
Okay. Right. Box of revolver. Ooh, tools. Cloth. Rifle cartridges. Nice. Disinfectant. And another wilderness kitchen. Okay. Yeah.
Almost out of this stuff.
We weren't out of it. We left it. Okay, we'll leave the storm lantern there. Okay. So you need... Uh, so you need the crowbar to open this up.
Wonder if the owner's around.
Okay. Lots of revolver ammunition. Okay. Another emergency stim. More broth. Okay, we're looking good. We got more food. I am gonna put... Okay, come on now. Come on. I am gonna put some of this stuff in here. Like, this is just heavy. We're gonna be picking up other stuff. I don't want to carry it around. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, we didn't find any more clothes. That's rough. Okay. Okay, so
Getting kind of thirsty.
let's leave our... What is going on? It doesn't normally do this bad. I like playing with a controller, and it's sometimes fussy. Oh, another sewing kit. Nice. Okay, with 7 minutes on each. Alright. Let's put whatever else we don't want in here. Oh. Okay, let's start that. And that. So now those will just cure over time. Just like those. So another flare. Okay. We don't need three flares. We're just going to keep one. I'm going to take that with me because we'll take that back to the camp office. We might drop some food here. We're wearing all that. Wow. Okay. Mostly we're just tired. Okay. I'm going to turn this off and we're just going to cook in the dark. So I do need to save enough of the fuel to... Let's see, what do we have here? Fur. Is it all fur? Yeah. Okay. This is going to last a lot longer. That's fine. I want to save enough of the lantern fuel so that when we're other places searching, you guys can see. Did I find one, actually? No, I left what I found at the camp office. That's fine. We're just gonna, let's see, we have an hour and 33 minutes on that. And we're just gonna get through this real fast. We only have 2 more pieces. 4 minutes, 38 minutes, 19, 33. We're gonna make as much water. Okay. And cook our last piece of rabbit. It's not gonna be long. Okay. 17. I think
Need water.
I can get... Yeah, I think I can get... Okay. Take that. 2 minutes. 19. 21. Perfect. Okay. We have our water. Our bed is right here. We're gonna eat as much of this rabbit as we can, which is probably gonna be all of it because rabbit's pretty low calorie. Yeah, so 2 rabbits is not even enough to fill our stomach for the day. That got us half full. Alright. Do I chance the broth? Let's do it. Let's chance it. It's heavy. I don't want to carry it around. Okay, we're good. Let's drink this. Let's drink our water. And let's sleep. We're going to do 10 hours. We could sleep for 12 because we're completely exhausted. But I want as much of the day for traveling as possible. Alright. Perfect. Let's eat those. Let's drink some more water. And let's get started for the day. I think I will drop off... What was it? Hmm. No, let's keep it with us. Let's keep it with us. Okay, let's go. It doesn't weigh that much. It's fine. Okay, it is a chilly, chilly day out. So the next time we visit this place, hopefully... Oh no, more saplings. Okay, we're gonna leave them. I'm not picking them up. I can get them another time. We have saplings curing. 5 of them. That's fantastic. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 15 arrows we can make. Very nice. I still have no weapon, no knife. It's very cold. I don't really want to run because we're already tired, but we might run if we get too cold. Thankfully, with those gloves, our frostbite risk has gone away. Okay, we're gonna watch. There's sometimes a wolfie down around here. And there's definitely a bear that can hang out around the corner here. Okay. Alright, birch. We will take this one, because I might forget it's here. I thought I heard something. Sometimes you just gotta stop and listen. I do hear a wolf howling, but I think he's pretty far away. You can hear their footsteps running up on you or walking around nearby. You can hear the deer, the rabbits, and the bear as well. Oh, and the moose. Can't forget Mr. Moose. Alright, so we should have a little hunting blind here. There we go. Now this, so there's deer. A couple of them. This is where the bear can patrol sometimes. It's got a little cave right there. Right in that corner. Okay, what do we have? Bandage. Ha ha! We have a knife and we have hypothermia risk. What scared you? Did I scare you? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. As long as it's me that scared you. Okay. Grab that. Okay. We're very cold, so I'm not going to stop and pick cattails. But cattails early game are great. They're a source of food. And a source of tinder. You use the stalks to eat and the cattail heads to... Yep. So Mr. Bear should be living here. Because there's bones. Alright, we're going to be real careful. Listen. No? Okay. Alright, we're not too high on hyperthermia risk yet. And we're just going to get over here to this little cabin. I know Mystery Lake area really well, but I do not know all of the areas really well. Is that a wolf? No, that's Bunny. Okay. Little cabin with an outhouse. Peek in there. Wish you could go in there. That'd be cool. Hide something in there. Anything for me? Matches. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will take those. Okay, let's get inside and get warmed up. Alright, we're gonna loot this, and then I have not been paying super close attention to the time. So I'm thinking this might be a good spot to stop. And, ooh, oh, there are more sports socks. This might be a good spot to stop and end our first episode. Okay, let's see. I think that's it. Nothing else? Okay. Okay, so let's see, real quick. We're pretty cold. We need to pass some time and get warmed up at the very least. We could either repair something or read a book. Man, I hate repairing jeans because I know we're gonna find something better later, but let's do it. We want to be as warm as possible. Let's go for it. Come on. Okay, nice. All right. So that's better. Ho ho. Okay, that's not warmer right now, but that is at 76%. That is at 44. Let's do it. Let's just see. Yes. Okay. All right. So now, really? Really? How is that better? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's okay. Whatever. Oh, a dress shirt is warmer. A decent dress shirt is warmer than a plaid shirt. Clearly, it's not the insulated plaid, but still. Okay, it is still, we are still trying to warm up. So, let's go ahead and read. Which one have we partially read? Not that one. So, let's read an hour in this. and get warmed up. Okay, excellent. Oh, and we're getting a blizzard outside. I hear it. We'll peek out real quick. Yep. Oh, that's a blizzard. Okay, let's go back inside. Wow, that's so loud. Um, we are warm. We are warming up. We are safe from the blizzard. We have a decent amount of food with us for travel. We have water. Still searching for better clothes, but that's okay, that'll happen. And I think this is a good spot to stop and end this episode. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a pleasant day and that you're cozy and warm somewhere and not out shivering in a blizzard. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.